Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It's me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number, what is it? Episode number 241 today. Happy Monday, friends. Hope the start of your week is nice. I hope you have a successful and fun rest of your week. I hope you enjoyed the weekend of sunshine and goodness. I certainly did. I think I might be a little bit sunburnt, maybe not. I'm not sure. I think I've somewhat caught the sun, and that is a good thing. It means that I've been touching grass and getting outside quite a bit actually this weekend. It's been fun. So if you enjoyed today, just do me a tiny little favor. Just hit me with a little thumbs up. Thank you very much in advance. Subscribe as well to my channel if you're new. Cheers, and all my social links are down below. I'm going to start the episode off by putting all of my 89s into exchanges. I briefly mentioned this. I've only got 4 89s, so I got 4, basically I got 204 players coming into the club, and we've already got somewhat of a stacked club. I didn't realise that at the time. I probably should have built some player picks, emptied my club out, and then done the 89 plus exchanges, because I had, like, each time I opened an exchange pack, I had like 15 to 25 duplicate players, so like nearly half the pack was dupes, which means that I need to do player picks. So here are some speedy player picks all in a row. Leaving a gap in between, obviously, to try and improve the luck, because as of late I've been opening them one by one and it's not really been giving me much at all. But as you can tell by this batch, L, bro, absolute L. Just not a good batch in total. I've just realized, like, I know I've got a dodgy Barnet, but it's looking particularly dodgy today. Hopefully the green screen's cutting a lot of it out. But I've got flyaways all over the place up here, so that just means that I've been out in the garden, out in the wind and stuff, Anyway, here are some individual player picks. As I was getting rid of another exchange pack's worth of duplicates, I was randomly just opening the player pick here, there, and everywhere individually to see if that made any difference to what I was getting. And I think some of them were actually pretty good. Like, I've cut out a couple where I just got like 80, anywhere up to like an 83. But I did get a couple of like walkouts and stuff, so I was somewhat happy with it. Now, Diani. She is a bit of an RTG legend here from this year, because her gold card was so clutch for me for such a long time in the early stages of this year's series. Now, because of that, I am going to take a punt on doing the SBC for this card. I don't know if it's as good of a card as I was kind of hoping for when I heard that she was getting some sort of TOTS related cards, whether that be an SBC or in the team. I hoped that maybe she would have slightly, I don't know. I love the technical plus. I was hoping for another really, really, really good playstyle plus, like a finesse or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would have been lovely, wouldn't it? But we get Travella, technical, and I can't remember what the other one is. It might be first touch, although I'll be able to tell you once I see the card again, because I literally cannot remember what one it is. Or maybe it's rapid. I don't know. Why am I guessing? I'll literally show you the card once we unlock it. But I did feel that she deserved to make her way back into our ultimate team. By the way, just before they went out of packs yesterday, I did manage to get myself another Leif Davis, the best English left back in the world. Possibly the best left back in the world. We love Leafy. What a boy. But because we've already got him in the club, I did decide that he would be perfect for any TOTS requirement on part of this Diani SBC. So he does me a favour there. And then, of course, I can claim him back. And we are going to say goodbye to one of our Donnarummers, as well as a couple of other TOTS items and a load of gold items as well, to get that all-important 90 rated squad done. Or either the 89 or the 90. One of them two we just completed. So the most expensive parts of Diani are now done. However, you only get like a rare Electrum these days for completing a 90 rated squad, which is weird. Here's the 89 rated squad. Another bunch of gold cards and a few specials went into that, but it's all good. And then I think it's just an 87 rated squad left. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and submit these guys right here, including Philip Lahm. Thank you for your service to the RTG this year, sir. I just hope there's not like a really, really solid Evo for an icon at some point that turns Lahm into like a 97 rated card or something. I would be a little bit annoyed that I put him in. to an SBC if that does happen. But anyway, we remember the good times with Philip Lahm. And speaking of good times, we welcome back someone that gave us good times at the start of the game, Diani, an RTG legend off FC24. It is Trivella Plus, Technical Plus, and Whippy Cross Plus, or Whipped Cross Plus. So yeah, but 94 pace, 94 dribbling, and then the 90 shooting and passing is where I hope the stats would be slightly higher. But I will, once I had a little deep dive into her in-game stats, I realised that actually doesn't matter too much. So she's got great attack positioning and stuff, and the dribbling stats are very good in like the important areas, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, hoping that Diani is going to be very, very good. Now I got myself Gold 3, I think it was, in squad battles this week. I know, thank you very much. As well as getting up to another level 25, and I chose the 87 double over the 86 triple. Don't know if that was a wise move or not. My maximum 90 rated red pick from squad battles was a 90 rated Anton. Love that. It's about as good as it can get, really. So that was super solid. Better than last week where we got some red 88 that I just put into the Diani SBC. And then I do get a TOTS from my 87 double, but it's a TOTS Moments, as you can tell. It's slightly brighter blue on the pack design thingy. So Bruno Fernandes is part of a double walkout with, I didn't know who this was. It's Kouassi, 96 pace on that card. Man, quick, but I don't think they're going to get in the squad. Just the dribbling, the shooting. Not as good as Diani. Not as good as any of the other players I've got in my squad. So this is how it's going to go. I am going to remove Nkunku out of the starting 11. Diani can go in with a slight league change on my manager. That we work out that we can get back up to full 33 chemistry, which is a lovely job. And this is what the team is effectively looking like, you know. We've got a little bit of everything in there. This is how it's going to line up in the 4-3-2-1. Of course, I am trying out the sweaty formation this weekend to see if I get a better or a worse result, and see how basically I've constantly moaned about 4-3-2-1 being super meta, so I'm going to see if it works for me. If it doesn't, then maybe I'm just going to admit that I am completely washed, and go back to whatever I prefer, which is normally the 4-2-2-2, and leave people to do their thing with the 4-3-2-1. But we'll see how it goes this weekend. So this is game number 1. My opponent got Red Tar and Red Boniface last week, which means that we know that this is at least an 11-win player, I guess. Unless he got a Bundesliga player from like squad battles or rivals rewards, perhaps that could also happen for sure. But I go 1-0 up, and then after literally 4 FIFA minutes, just before the 5th FIFA minute, I get a penalty. And I'm literally 2-0 up already, and I'm thinking, well, game 1 is going well for Lasty. We're going to get a nice dub to start things off here. And then that just quickly turns around. 12 minutes on the clock, my opponent gets a goal back. 21, 22 minutes on the clock, Salah is through, and it's not even the good Salah that I've got. He knocks it into Cantona. I'm diving in all over the place, and I concede, so he equalises, makes it 2-2. But that right there from Mohamed Salah is absolutely phenomenal. What a finesse shot that was to put me 3-2 up. And then Boniface just keeps the ball there. I don't know how that fell and dropped and kept with him there as tight as it did, but it certainly did. And then Mo Salah cuts my defence wide open, and I go 4-3 down. Oh dear, this is not looking good, is it? However, we bring on Ramirez. She knocks it through to Luka Modric, who can get me that equaliser, but it really didn't last long. I want to know which Maldini my opponent had, because he was running up and down the length of the pitch. He was playing him left back in the 4-3-2-1, and he was getting way up and down the pitch really, really well. Wonder what Maldini that was. And GG, he's normally the sort of, you know, I know Maldini can play left back and stuff, but normally he's like a cert for centre back for everyone's teams. But he was doing the business going down the wing there, making it really difficult for me. So I lose game 1, 5-4, and I'm like, oh man, this is not how it's going to go, surely. It's going to be tough. And I go 1-0 down in the next game after, again, some just dodgy defending. Terrible, terrible player I am. I really am. When I watch it back, I'm like, I am rubbish. But maybe that is just the case of being, you know, 34 years old and just washed at video games, to be honest. But hey, we carry on. We try and get some victories where we can. And I have turned the game around. Bonnie Shaw getting both goals, one with a header, one with a chip shot. Ramirez, the super sub, then knocks it through to Havertz, who went on a little bit of a run. Nosebleed territory there for Havertz. But of course, with the finesse shot plus, he can go ahead and score the goal to put me 3-1 up. But, you know, what would you do when you're 3-1 up apart from try some sort of back heel flick clearance from Nemanja Vidic? That's always going to go well for you, isn't it? So my opponent gets one back. I then score in the 81st minute to redeem that 2-goal lead once again, or to restore it, should I say, with Ramirez the sub. And then, oh, look at the little bit of technical dribbling there from Mo Salah. Yeah, he couldn't be caught. So got myself a nice 5-2 victory. So hey, at least we're back in the, well, at least we've got our first win. We're off the mark, as it were, 1-1 in champs. Then I go into this one. This guy was called, I believe it was like Drew's RTG. So Drew himself has got an RTG going. He's got a nice squad as well. It's a very nice squad, I have to say. But literally off of kickoff, I managed to somehow get through with Kaka. Just weave my way around. He was diving into challenges like I was in the previous game. And I get myself a 1-0 rage quit after 1 minute 39 seconds. Love that. Maybe that was his way of just gifting me the win. If so, thank you very much, Drew. Love your RTG. It looks good. But yeah, I think maybe he was just had enough of the game at this point, because perhaps he was on a losing streak or something. But anyway, so we're 2-1. That's the first 3 games out of the way for champs for today. I'm gonna crack on with another batch tomorrow, and well, it'll be today that I'm actually getting those done. As you're watching this, I'm filming this at 8 p.m, 9 p.m. on Sunday evening. Irene Paredes, part of the double walkout there in my 83x10. Her and Odegaard and Little, actually, a triple walkout in that pack. But no blue from the 83x10 there. No blue again from this 83x10. And I'm like, come on. I just want to see blue players. I want to see a nice high-rated TOTS from French Ligue 1, or even the mixed TOTS, or even, the women's French League TOTS. It'd be nice to get someone to link up to Diani, would be really cool. So like a nice men's French TOTS in the middle would be really cool, like someone in midfield, or someone like Bacha or Karchawi or whatever would be pretty awesome as well. But hey, anyway, we do get a blue in the final 83x10 of the day, and I'm like, Turkish left back. I don't know who that is, but it turns out it's someone from the new mixed league. It's Karioglu, 93 pace, 93 dribbling, triple play style pluses. What are they? Energizer Bunny, Rocket Ship, and Flare Diamonds. That's how I know those play style. I think it's Quick Step, Relentless, and Flare, right? Are the actual names of those ones. Couple of duplicates in that pack, so I decided to do something stupid, which is to put, and it sounds stupid, an 85 rated squad, including an 89 rated inform Luka Modric, by the way, and an 83 rated squad for 5 81 plus players from Ligue 1 or French Ligue 1 for the women. I thought, hey, surely I'll get a blue. It's so expensive. Surely I'll get a blue. No, just get 85 rated Keylor Navas, and wish I did not do that SBC. Won't be doing it again. Don't recommend. Save your fodder, in my opinion. But let me know how Ligue 1 TOTS is going for you at the moment. How's your team looking? Who's your best player? Have you packed anyone good in the last few days? Super curious to know how you're getting on with everything. And if you finished your weekend league, what did you end up getting? Let me know. Have a great rest of your day, my friends. The RTG is the way. That's how you should be playing this game. It is the way. Yeah, thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy, everyone. And I'll catch ya in the very next one. Peace.